Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Coffee Shop Soundstage, sponsored by SRS Distribution. We are live at the International Roofing Expo in Las Vegas. I'm Karen Edwards, and I am sitting here with Rob from Rocket Equipment.
Great to see you, Karen.
Welcome.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, how's the show been for
It's
you?
been a really good show.
Yeah.
Obviously, IRE is always a blast. Get to see people from all over the country and foreign countries too, and
Yeah.
being able to bring our machines into the convention center. They have a nice tall roof. We can extend the
Yeah.
trash rocket up and really dive into the details of it with customers and show them the ins and outs. And it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah. So, tell me about what you did have here on display at the show.
Yeah, so 3 years ago when we started building the 5000 model, um, we've been working on developing a second model that really performed the same way as the 5000, but was a little scaled down. So at the show this year, we rolled out our new model, the 3600. So it's a single axle trailer, and if you've seen the Trash Rocket, the 3600 is just like 8 feet shorter, not quite as wide. It's got a smaller footprint and then one less trough section. So you'll still reach 36 feet, but more geared towards smaller commercial or, if you're doing some higher end residential work, it works great.
Yeah. Yeah. I interviewed the student teams that were part of the competition, and one question I asked them was there anything that stood out to them on the show
Yeah.
floor? And I think twice they mentioned the
Is that
trash
right?
rocket.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's hard to
They,
miss us,
they thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've had a lot of good feedback. We sold our first one, the first 3600 down in Florida in December, and it was cool to be able to incorporate some of that video footage at the show here. And
Yeah.
and that company was here. It's called Fixed Roofing, and got to meet with them,
And
and
what was the feedback?
it's amazing. Their
Yeah.
crews loved it. One little detail from that project, it was a little taller ranch style home, all tile. And they were able to scale over a little retaining wall that was in front of the house. And they said they moved about 8 dumpster loads of debris in a day versus 4
Wow.
because their guys just continuously were able to move the tile quickly and not have to, clean up much.
Right, because it's the mess that can come with
Yeah.
tearing off. I mean, having that right there to put the stuff in.
Well,
It's yeah,
and he mentioned safety too, because typically his guys would have to get close to the edge and throw it into the dumpster. It was able to keep his guys away from the edge of the house, and like I said, no property damage, no landscaping to work around or tarp up. So it's nice.
so important.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
fun. It's always fun,
yeah.
and that's the longer we've been out there. We've been around since 2020.
Wow.
Um, each year we go to the shows and talk with people. It's become more of them. They know about us now. They're just coming to learn a little bit more, kind of fill in the gaps versus what is this thing? It's
Yeah,
kind of turned into um, just want a little more info on it. So um, that's been a welcoming change to us.
yeah. I can't believe it. It feels like you've been around longer than since 2020.
2020 was our first IRE. So yeah, we've been around a little over 6 years now, and it's been an absolute blast.
Yeah, and you're growing
Yeah,
and developing and rolling out different models and different sizes.
yeah, we're continuously developing and trying to figure out better ways to you know, at this point it's more smaller tweaks than big changes, but the smaller model along with the 5000 is really fun to show.
Yeah. So, what are are the contractors, are there still people that are learning about you and
Yeah,
they can't miss you
yeah.
because like you said, you've got it extended way up. And are they kind of like, wow, how did I not know about this?
Well, and it's after when you're kind of in the weeds with it and you know exactly everything about it, it's easy to kind of assume things. But
Right.
even describing how it rotates 270 degrees or how it's actually permanently mounted on the trailer. It's not like you have to buy it and mount it on your own trailer. It all comes as a package. Um, just being able to sit and talk with customers one on one with the unit in front of you
Yeah.
is key, and that's why we've gotten to 4 regions now, and I've got coverage all over the country, and being able to take it out to contractors, do a demonstration in their parking lot. That's really invaluable for us as far as getting them
Right.
to really wrap their head around it.
nothing like seeing it
seeing
and
it.
seeing it in action. And, you can talk about it, but that's why video is so important.
Yep,
That's why having it at the show is so important. And yeah,
exactly.
so now we're live, so we don't have to worry about this being dated, but you're going to be in Colorado next week.
I'll be in Colorado at the CRA show in
Yeah.
Denver on Thursday. We were just in Chicago last week, and then we'll be at FRSA and Western States again
Yeah.
later in the year.
Yeah. So if you're watching this, if you've been thinking about it, if you want to see it, touch it, feel it, you can right there.
Well, and one other just small update. Like I said, with our coverage, I now have a guy in Southern California that has a trash rocket that he works for us and goes around for demonstrations. And then recently brought on someone up in Akron, Ohio to kind of cover the Northeast. He's
Okay.
actually over in Pennsylvania this week doing some demonstrations. So, and then still Tom Christner, Tom,
Yeah,
he's still in
Tom.
Atlanta and covers the Southeast for us.
Well, that's good that there's more help, so Tom
Yeah,
won't have to drive as far.
right? Yeah, Tom
Yeah.
and I don't have to drive nearly as far. It's great. We don't mind that.
Yeah, so yeah, check it out. I'd say go visit the booth and see it for yourself, but we're closing here in an
It's winding down. One
hour.
hour. I know.
Wow, but that's okay. Trash, rocket equipment and the trash rocket
Yeah.
is on Roofer's Coffee Shop. They have a directory. We've got videos, images, so you can check it out there. And there's also links and information on how to get in touch with them and get one for yourself.
Yeah. They're an amazing tool and sure appreciate what you guys do
Yeah.
and everything you've done to help us get
Yeah.
the word out.
Well, thanks for being here
Yeah,
today.
thanks, Karen.
Yes, and thank you everyone out there for sticking with us and watching these videos live from the IRE in Las Vegas. We may have a few more coming your way, so don't go too far away because we'd love to see you there.